Welcome to Hawkmore Outdoors. And on this episode, we're doing a few more axe mods. We're doing a handle wrap on both our axes here. We're going to be attempting to make a axe sheath or mask. So, y'all stay tuned. So the first part of our little project here that we're doing, I got this axe sheath idea from the Backwoodsman. Guy wrote an article in there about it using old oil containers or thermoplastic. So I had an old oil container sitting around and I cut a sheet of it off of it, cleaned it up with some soap and water. And we're kind of going for this little sheath idea right here. Alright, some items you're going to need for this project. Some type of knife, your paracord, some jute, 2-part epoxy, get your eyelets, and the little tool it comes with, a pair of pliers, nice drill with a good sized drill bit, heat gun, a Dremel, and some sandpaper. I'm going to cut off all this extra that I don't need. So now I have this nice and flat, and where I want it to go onto the axe. Now I'm going to use these little eyelets to kind of hold this together, and I'll put one about right there, maybe a little bit higher. This is a pre-drill. We're gonna get some of these eyelets in here. Pretty simple. There's a male end and a female end. Just put those together. Like that. It's your little tool. Little base that comes with them. Sometimes they come with them. Might have to buy them. Get that little punch. Just hammer. This heat gun, it doesn't take a lot to get this plastic kind of molded. Just kind of back it off, don't go too close with it. Put it on low, kind of work with it a little bit. This side would be good. Kind of back it forward. So I got the edges kind of formed here. I am going to sand them up a little bit here in a second, but it's still kind of hot. I'm just kind of letting it sit on here. And as it cools, it's going to form to this axe head. But it's looking really good. It's going to serve its purpose. Now, you need some way to attach your mask onto your axe. So I'm just going to use that middle rivet there that we put in. That eyelet. With some paracord. I'll fish it right through there. I mean, you can make this as fancy as you really want, but that's just not me. We'll do something like that. It looks kind of messy, but I might trim that up a little bit, but that's going to stay on there. You know, that's going to keep me safe. It's going to keep my axe safe, so serving its purpose. Yeah, you can do the whipping with a variety of materials. I'm going to use paracord. Hawkins is going to use some jute twine on his. But it's the same way you go about it. You're going to take a piece of paracord, or whatever you're using, make like a little bow in it. Get some tape. Tape that bad boy down. Tape the tail end of that little thing down right there on your axe, right on the handle. Now, you're going to start wrapping. The first couple of wraps are sort of awkward, but once you get going, not too bad. You want to kind of keep them tied in together. After you get it wrapped, you want to run your line that you've been wrapping back through that loop. Okay. Then you're going to take the tape off the tail end and you're going to pull that all the way through, or as far as you can. There we go. Tighten it up. A true whipping job, you want to pull that knot all the way through. For this, if you want to leave your knot in the middle there, that'd be fine too. Just tighten it. You're going to cut off the excess. Just melt the ends there. No big secret there. But that's going to give you just a little bit of protection if you do miss your target. And also it's going to give you a little paracord if you need it while you're out in the woods. So I got the 2-part epoxy on this. I'm gonna let it sit here and dry. And I'm just gonna come out here after a while and turn it. You know, I don't want any of this dripping off or anything. But just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna let it sit here in the nice warm garage. Well, the whipping on mine is done. I let it sit for a couple days and I sanded it all down. Came out really good. Got to the texture that I like. Sheath, the hoods or sheaths for the axe came out great. Myers, nice way to recycle use stuff you got laying around the house. Another great project from the Backwoodsman. I highly suggest you pick one of these up when you're at the market or order it offline. Great magazine to have. But we're going to be using these axes at some coming up projects we got going on, and we'll probably be doing a little mini review over them. But I want to thank y'all for coming along. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for all that you do. Y'all have a good one. I guess I could unplug that and have everything plugged in at once. Oh shit.